Good evening, everyone. We are Team 9 consisting of Akshra, Lavanya, Sucharita, and myself, Arjun. We worked on a project based on bank marketing analysis. So here we are having the data of the bank clients, and we have to predict whether a client will subscribe to the term deposit or not. A term deposit is a type of deposit account held at a financial institution where money is locked up for some time period of time. Term deposits are usually short-term deposits with maturities ranging from 1 month to a few years. Typically, term deposits offer higher interest rates than traditional liquid saving accounts, whereby customers can withdraw their money at any time. They are a significant source of revenue for the organization. As the firm grows in size and the client base expands, the company will have problems determining which kind of consumers are most likely to subscribe to the term deposit product. The department is facing difficulty in determining how to maximize the success of the current advertising effect and identify which features are accurate predictors for the clients who will subscribe to the product. The company is unable to deploy multiple types of term deposit products to meet the unique needs of clients with similar demographic and other features. Also, the firm is not able to optimize profits by establishing differential pricing policies for different consumer segments. If the front-end employees do not understand the methodology behind the model, they're less likely to adapt it going forward. They are seeking a machine learning model which can predict product adoption and is simple to explain. Overall, as the company client base is ever expanding, it wants to be cost effective with its marketing campaigns as well as to customize the product for the client base. To remain competitive in the market for the term deposit products, it is critical to understand the important features of the clients of the bank. The bank believes that there must be a few essential traits shared by the subscribers throughout the large client pool. So, first, by identifying the characteristics of an individual client, the bank may reasonably forecast whether a certain client will subscribe to a proposed term deposits using machine learning techniques. This would significantly improve both client satisfaction and bank profitability, as the term deposit conditions could be adjusted to a client's specific needs and features. Similarly, by identifying distinct client rates, the bank can distinguish potential term deposit clients from those who are unlikely to subscribe to the product. This will provide more valuable insight into the kind of consumers that should be targeted with marketing campaigns. As a bank's promotional activities have an important effect on whether a consumer considers subscribing to a term deposit. So, by being able to predict which clients are most likely to subscribe to a term deposit, the bank can maximize their profits and further diversify their product offering to existing customers, which will then improve customer retention. So, next, my teammate Sucharita will continue.
Thank you, Arjun. So for the production, we've collected the data from Kaggle website. So coming to how we gone through the prediction model, we've taken the data set from Kaggle, and then as the raw data from the real world is not sufficient for a machine learning model to train and test the data, so we have to perform data processing like standardization on the numerical columns and imputation on the missing values. And after that, we've performed data exploratory analysis on few columns for any errors in the data or for any missing values. And then we split the data for training and testing. And then we performed feature processing because we can't take all the features in the data for the prediction. So we've taken few columns such as age, campaign, etc. for the prediction for training the model. So we've taken linear SVC, random forest tree, decision tree, logistic regression, and gradient boosting tree. We've trained these 5 models with the data, and after evaluating the data, we've got the 5 different accuracies for these models. So coming to the data pre-processing, we've standardized the numerical columns, and we performed one-hot encoding on the categorical columns, and we perform imputation on the numerical and categorical columns for the missing values. And the data we've collected is a highly imbalanced data after we examine that. So we had to perform oversampling on the data. So the distributions in our target Y class were very unequal. We had more number of no's than more number of yeses. So we have to perform the oversampling on the train set of the data, and thus we created an impartial set by employing the oversampling. So coming to the data exploratory analysis, we could see that the people with housing loans are tended to subscribe to less term deposits. And we also we have also performed exploratory analysis on the age column. So here we could see people with 40 to 44 are likely to not subscribe to the term deposit. So from next, my teammate Akshara would continue.
Thank you, Sucharita. Here, for predicting the subscribers, we have used all these models. So after analyzing our data, we have seen that our target variable is a binary variable. So first we have gone with the logistic regression. Logistic regression is a statistical analysis method to predict a binary outcome such as yes or no based on the prior observations of a data set. After prediction, we have come to conclusion that this model is predicting the subscribers with accuracy of 72.43%. So we went ahead and ran a model with decision tree. Decision tree analysis is a process of drawing a decision tree, which is a graphical representation of various alternative solutions that are available to solve a given problem to determine the most effective courses of action. Here, if we observe the diagram here, the decision tree starts from a single node, and as it goes down, the nodes has been increasing. So to check at which node we are getting the accurate prediction, we have done the prediction on multiple nodes, and at certain level we got this accuracy of 80.12%. So which is a bit more than the logistic regression accuracy. So we went ahead and also we done the model on random forest decision tree. It is also known as random choice forest, or a classification ensemble learning approach that works by generating numerous decision trees during training. For classification problems, the random forest output is the class chosen by the majority of trees. Here we are seeing the accuracy of 80.44%, which we have done same as the decision tree process, as we have done the accuracy on different nodes, but we are not seeing much improvement in the accuracy as compared to the decision tree. So we have done multiple models. They will be discussed by the Lavanya.
Thank you, Akshara. After achieving the another 3 models that we have used, so we want to achieve more accuracy. So we started doing the gradient boosted decision tree. So the gradient boosted decision tree is a machine learning technique which used to for the classification task. It gives the prediction model in the form of ensemble of weak prediction models, which are typically a decision trees. After tweaking the depth parameter, so we have achieved the accuracy of 82.58, which is a good accuracy from the gradient boosting decision tree. And after the gradient boosting decision tree, so we are going to implement another model, which is nothing but linear SVC model. The reason that we have chosen linear SVC model is, so we are identifying the accuracy among the 2 variables only. So as we have a static amount of data, so this SVC model is a perfect algorithm to achieve a maximum accuracy. So we have gone ahead and implemented this SVC model, and this identifies the best fit with the help of the hyperlink, which divides the variables into the categorical data. So with this SVC model, we have achieved the accuracy, which is 83.661. This is one amongst all the good accuracy given among all the models. And coming to the accuracy comparisons that we have done, so all these are the accuracies that we have got. So among all these, linear SVC is one of the good algorithm that suits to our data set, which is around 83.61. So can you go to the next, please? So what are coming to the challenges that we have faced? So as Sucharita explained earlier, the data was completely unbalanced, and we have done a lot of sampling techniques and everything, and it was very tough for us to clear all the null values and everything. And we have done a lot of trial and error methods as well to balance the data and to do the sampling baseline and everything. Next slide, please. And coming to the future works, so this is one, we can say that this is one of the good model which we can go ahead and implement with the client data as well. On the another hand, also sometime at some point of time we believe that 83% is a not complete accurate model when we are dealing with the sensitive data like bank customers. So we believe that it would be a great model if we train our model with a good amount of data in the trained state itself. Thank you.